Hi guys, my name is Samuel and today we practice the pronunciation with regular verbs. Now, before we begin, in English we have two types of verbs. We have irregular verbs and we have regular verbs. Irregular, the form of the verb or the word changes. For example, write, wrote. So today we practice regular verbs. It is really important to remember that regular verbs, they finish in ed, like this, ed. So, for example, we have three different pronunciations. We have t, d, and id. But to practice this pronunciation, we have to remember that the words have different pronunciations at the end. For example, with t, the verbs in present, they don't have vibration. It's really important to remember that we analyze the pronunciation, but at the end. The verbs with D, the pronunciation in D, they finish with vibration. And the other one, they finish in T or D. For example, T. The verb rush. I have to rush. Rush. Remember that I have to focus at the end of the pronunciation in present. So we have rush, no vibration. So the correct pronunciation with regular verbs with no vibration is T, rushed. T, t. Another example is the verb work. So let's prolong this. Work, no vibration. So the correct pronunciation is worked, right? Worked. The other example is the verb talk, to communicate, talk. So the correct pronunciation is with T, because when we pronounce the word in present, talk, we don't have vibration. So the pronunciation is with T, talked, talked. I talked to my mother, So now we practice the pronunciation with D. Now, it's really important to recognize that in this part, the verbs in present, they do have vibration. Now, if we pronounce the word in present and at the end, they have vibration, the correct pronunciation in past is with D. For example, roll. We have to prolong the ending of the word. Roll, which is roll. Roll. We have vibration. So the correct pronunciation is with D. Rolled. D. Not D. Roll. Another example is listen. Listen. Vibration, right? Listen. So the pronunciation is listened. Right? The other way of pronunciation is with ID. So it's really important to remember in this part that the pronunciation finishes in T or ID. Not the spelling, not how I write the words, but how we pronounce the words. For example, the verb hate. Hate is the opposite of love. So I hate my friend. I hate my dog. So you can see that the spelling, it finishes in E, but the pronunciation is with T. I hate, hate. When that happens, the correct pronunciation is with ID. So yesterday, I hated my dog. I hated my dog because he bit me. Hated. Another example is the verb visit. For example, yesterday, I visited my grandmother. She was sick. I visited. Another example, for example, the verb decide. As you can see, the verb finishes in E, not D, but the pronunciation finishes in D, decide. So the correct pronunciation in past is decided. That's it. Thank you very much for today, guys, and practice.